We have with us Thang, who has actually fled from Manipur and he is in some other place now. So we will not tell the location of his place because of security reason, because of security. But we would just like to know what actually is happening in Manipur and what happened that day in Manipur. Thang, welcome to CNN News 18. I can understand what has gone through you. If you could just tell us what happened that day.
Initially, it was something which was which it started at somewhere near Churchanpur, which is like about 60 kilometers away from Imphal. And what we thought was okay, fine, normal, something small clash which could have happened when triggered by, obviously the tensions were high because of the rallies being conducted in the hill areas. But what happened next was unimaginable. By about, it was around sunset, I guess, around 5:30, 6 o'clock, we got to know that some of the localities of the minority people here in Imphal were being attacked, and houses were being destroyed and burned. And till then, again, it was still we thought, okay, the police can, or the security forces can still bring it under control, but that was not so. And it went on, and the next day it became worse, so much so that many of the localities were razed to the ground, and a lot of people were displaced. And even we also stay in one of the localities right in the heart of Imphal city. But fortunately for us, we are located just next to the main police station and some VIP
But
area.
there also you were not feeling safe.
Yes,
You were
absolutely
staying.
not. Absolutely not, because there was like the noise of tear gas shelling and explosions going on, and you could see the flames rising, smoke rising on burned houses from nearby localities. And all of us, we had to huddle up and lock our doors, and all our kids were very, very scared. And we didn't get any news because there was no internet was shut down. Or we had, at some point, we still had the broadband, we could get some news, but after some time, when the broadband was disconnected, and we had no way of getting to know what's happening outside. Just it was on hearsay. So we'll call some people, some relatives or friends will call up, and they'll say this happened, that happened. But we don't know, because in this kind of crisis, we don't know what to believe, which news is correct. Yeah, so it was very confusing. So all we had to do was just hold on. And then next day, that was the 4th, we got to know that again, through not official sources, again through some locality people, that that they can seek refuge in one of the military camps nearby. So paramilitary, I mean, sorry. So we took our family.
So it was only you could see that the tear gas shelling, the bombing, and the flames from your window.
Yes, because because our locality is such that they were barricaded by the cops, so we could not actually go and see what's happening there, where the mob was there. But it was quite close. We could actually hear the mobs screaming and shouting slogans, and all kinds of things.
And then you decided, when did you decide that you actually have to leave your home and come out, and what did you do?
So as I said, that next day, when we were told that we could go to the paramilitary camp, it's a safe place and we could all gather there. So we took all our family and children there.
So the army approached you, the military approached you, the cops approached
you? The
military
was not seen around at that time. At that point, it was only the local police and I mean, I would say local police and the local paramilitary. We have a local paramilitary also, so not the central forces. So this is, I'm talking about the 4th morning. Okay. So I believe the central forces arrived that day somewhere by afternoon, but I'm talking about somewhere around 4th morning. And then But the situation in the camp was also, it was very, very disturbing. There was no facility. There was no place to even, sit down properly. There were women, children, old, aged people just lying around.
Thang would like to also know that, in this situation, everybody has coexisted in Manipur. I don't remember in last 5 to 6 years, such major things have never happened. Like for the last 5, 6 years, if we take, what do you think that how will peace come in, and what would be your appeal for your people, Manipur, which is a peace-loving state?
As I was saying, Malika, the situation is right now is so tense and it's so volatile that that question is very difficult to answer because tensions are very high, emotions are very high in both the communities, and whatever words I may use, I don't know. It may seem that it'll fall in one side or the other. It may be biased to the one community or other. So it's very, I mean, I find that very challenging because, but right now I think I appeal to all my brothers and sisters from both communities to please be reasonable. Yes, we can keep uh, you know arguing or throwing our stories, our versions of why this happened, what happened, and but I think this tit for tat is not the solution. The final solution is we need to first bring peace, and the people who are actually affected, who are being, who have lost their lives, I don't think they have any connection with the issue. Also, I know a lot of people. My own I wouldn't like to name them, but I've known. I'm very close people that I know have lost their lives, and I know them that they had. I don't. They are not connected with whatever issue is going on right now. They're just victims. So let's not. I mean, it's not going to lead us to anywhere. So I urge all uh, my brothers and sisters in the valley from both communities to please come, reason, and let's first bring peace, and then we can take it forward, because violence is not the answer. It has never been the answer in history also.